Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. I am your host, Rob Richards. We are in for a very special night. We are live today, this evening, from the Embassy Billiards Club in San Gabriel, California. Thank you to Stephen Wong for bringing me on here for this special night and tomorrow night, where we will see Baipat Siripaporn take on 5 members of the club this evening and tomorrow night. And also tonight, we will see the Thai snooker legend James Wattana take on 5 players each night as well, tonight and tomorrow. You can see that we are just getting ready here, just getting set for a fun evening of snooker with 2 of snooker's greatest in Baipat and James Wattana. So, ladies and gentlemen, settle in. We are almost underway here from Embassy Billiards Club in San Gabriel, California, folks. Don't forget, before this begins, folks, we will be doing this again tomorrow night with Baipat and James, with new contenders stepping up. And then on Sunday, we will be live to kick off the OBSA snooker season with our first stream of the year. I want to say hello and thank you to everybody joining us tonight. We are live on the OBSA Snooker YouTube channel and simultaneously broadcasting on the Embassy Billiards Club channel. So we are just moments away, folks. So the first frame, it's only a 1 frame for each contestant. So Baipat will be taking on Kyrie. See, Stephen Wong just taking some photos to get us started here this evening. So we are welcoming players from all across the globe here for this. And here we go, Baipat Siripaporn will start us off. Brand new super fine cloth they installed here for this event. Carr's looking at this long red. Big shot to take on early in the frame. He's gotten away with one. Well, Baipat does have a red to the bottom right corner. She may have enough angle to swing over to the left for the block into the same pocket. So I'll be doing double duty this evening, keeping the score and the stream as well. You see the score at the bottom of your screen there, Baipat 7-0, early goings of course. This red, bottom right corner, hold for the pink into the bottom left corner. Baipat is the 2023 Women's Snooker World Champion, folks. And she's in nice position here early in this first frame. Except she's a little hampered here if she chooses the red direct. Still hampered either way, really. But nicely done. Keeping the break alive here at now 15. Low on the blue, so she's going to need to work the white around the angles. This blue to right center, 3 cushions. Not perfect, not ideal. Don't she's got much here, but back to the bulkhead. Exactly that. So Gary back to the table. Not much to look at for this young man. So Gary just looking to get that white past the green into the bulk area. Not where he would like it by having a look at these reds to the bottom left corner. If she can get through, she'd certainly be taking them on. Long red, bottom left corner. Reds are open, not too bad. Went for one, didn't get it, or did she? Look at this red in the top left corner, folks. Wow. So these matches, these frames are all played in good spirits, folks. Tricky blue here. Wow. Well, early in this first frame of the evening, folks, Baipat Siripaporn in the lead 26-0 over Embassy's own Kyrie. Baipat looking to put on a show this weekend. So as I said earlier, folks, Baipat will play 5 frames tonight, 5 frames tomorrow, and so will Mr. James Wattana. And I gotta tell you, that was not the best we've seen from this young lady. 2023 Women's World Champion. Well out of position. So she's gonna leave this red on. Friendly game. Now Gary should be able to pot this red at the bottom right corner. Looking to get back in this frame, trailing 27-0 now.
What?
Tough pink to left center. I don't think he can actually pot it to left center. So, it just went past the red. Oh, he had lots of room. Where the reds are, the way the table's sitting, the reds are nicely open for Baipat here.
What?
It's not too bad on the blue. Might be a little straight or just off straight with the wrong angle. But you still got a red just above the pink spot, the bottom left corner, folks. We fully expected Baipat to putt that red with the rest. Unfortunately, did not go her way, but hasn't left anything on. So this evening is reminiscent of the time last Christmas when Mink Nuncharat was here. So just a safety attempt there, except a slight heavy. This red by the black will putt, I do believe, to that bottom left corner. Well, played the back cut, nicely done. My putt back in. That red, unfortunately, out of position again. Does have the brown to left center. Obviously, she will take this on. Great value in it, of course. Just caught the upper knuckle. So Kyrie back to the table with another opportunity. One he really needs to take advantage of here. This red, that top right corner, the green pocket, not much to do with the white, pink waiting. Let's see, Gary does have a red in the middle of that traffic there to that bottom right corner. Needs it to go. Good red. Not in ideal position, but tricky blue. Can you see? Yeah, it's tough queuing for that pink, let me tell you. Oh, he's going to use. Well, can he get through it with the regular rest? He can. And it's good. Well done. Kyrie making a comeback. Current break of 14 now puts him 34 to 15 behind. So 19-point difference. Well, he's worked his way back in the frame, folks. First frame of the night. We've got 9 more to go, so settle in. Needs a lot of movement on that white. All Kyrie's got here is a long red to that bottom left corner. should he get this? Oh, he played the other red, and he got the red away from the black, opening the black, which nicely played. Still on the block, not ideally, of course, but it's still there. This block, the bottom right corner, just gotta ensure the pot. Another good pot from Kyrie. Now within 8. See how his long ball is this evening. It's red, bottom left corner. He went for it all there, folks. Is he gonna get a good roll? Well, let's see, that red just keeps going. Look at this brand new cloth, folks. But well done, Kyrie. Break of 26. Only trails by 7 here. Baipat looking to hide that white in the bulkhead. It's not bad. Gotta watch that black. Look at the black. Wow.
Baipat 7.
Well, it's kind of left the white in a really awkward position. Looking for the ref to call it a, well, having a look, see if it's a free ball. You know, I'm not so sure of the bottom red there. But ref has called it a free ball. They have the better look, better views than us, folks. So, Baipat just playing the red just to get the white back to bulk. Came in contact with the brown, so another opportunity here for Kyrie. Great chance for him now here to win this opening frame. Take it from Baipat, the 2023 Women's World Champion. Oh, a little nervy on that one. Where's the red going? Where's the red going? And he's got one back, folks. Same pocket as earlier that Baipat made. Doesn't have the easiest play on a color here, but he's certainly going to give it a go. This black to the lower left corner. Oh, and he's potted the white. My word, can you believe it?
Carry 1, Baipat 7.
Wow, unfortunate luck there from Kyrie. Was within 7, now trails by 20. Baipat putting Kyrie back in here. Well, this may not work out if white stops. Yes, I think he's okay here. He's gotten away with one. So Baipat just playing the cue out of the bottom cushion. No pot on there. Oh, I think opportunity again for Kyrie. This red to the lower right corner. Black's not available, but blue and brown are. Last red on that bottom cushion towards that bottom left corner. Will be a challenge for either player, really. Good pot. And that's not too bad at all. He's keeping himself in the frame, folks. Well, not much here. Kyrie just keep the white on the bottom cushion. Wow, he played the pot. Wow, gotta love this cloth, folks. All right, folks, we have a frame.
11.
9 points the difference. Kyrie not ideally on the green, but all he needs to do is just pot the green. Nothing to do with the white, just roll it in off the top cushion. Play the brown to the same pocket.
16.
4 point different here. This brown to tie the frame. Oh, he went for everything there. It didn't go.
20.
Oh, and he's got a lucky snooker. Look at that. Not much Baipat can do, but walk with a slight grin on her face. Well, this is definitely going to change the complexity, the outlook of this frame. See how she gets along here. 2 cushions. Oh, so close. So he's not putting her back. He could, but he's not. Just playing the blue to the top cushion, very sporting. Likely Baipat would have got the hit that second time round. She was so close on the first putt. Great blue. This frame all tied up once again, folks.
5.
So we are going to have a black ball finish here either way. Baipat Siripaporn, 2023 Women's World Champion versus Kyrie at Embassy Billiards Club. Thanks to Stephen Wong in San Gabriel, California. Wow, look at the pink. She's left it onto that lower left corner. Black waiting. And the best part is, doesn't need a lot of pace on his white. And easy hitting, almost perfect.
6.
So it's a black ball finish. Kyrie in the lead by 6, 59-53. And I believe coming up next will be James Wattana. Well done. All right, folks, there you go. Kyrie is your winner. Congratulations. So Baipat will step aside, and we will reset. As you can see here, we are just putting in the new information for the next frame. It'll be James Wattana versus Vincent. So as you see at the bottom of your screen, it's only a race to one, folks. What a frame there Kyrie has come away with. Really good block down at the end. I do apologize, folks, but apparently our fire alarms are going off. Excuse me for one moment. So I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear that in the background. All right, folks, here we go. James Wattana versus Vincent, and I believe it will be Vincent to break here. James Wattana, the Thai snooker legend. Hello to everybody watching from Thailand. So there we see the man himself. What an aggressive safety there. Opened the reds far and wide on that one. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize. We do have some fire alarms going off in the building. We are people here that I live with are going to have a look into it. I believe everything will be okay. I don't believe there's a fire. They were testing them the other day. So here we go. First chance goes to Vincent. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I apologize for the noise in the background. It will not go all night. It should turn off momentarily. See James there with the first red in the bottom right corner, has no position. He can hit the block, but there's no way out. He's going to come off, need to come off the right side of the block and just nuzzle up to those two reds to the right of the block, of course. Now the old swan neck. Vincent needs to be careful here. I know doesn't want to touch a red or else it will be a foul. Well, he's missed the whole block there, unfortunate. So here we go, Thai legend James Wattana, ladies and gentlemen. Looking to put in a good effort here. Long pink, however, to that top right corner. Oh, played it into the right middle. Well done. He's just about perfect on this red. Miao Visavin, yes, my building here. Not the Embassy Club. So I apologize for the extra sound in the background. I have my one door shut in the room that I'm in. However, the alarm is very, very loud. It's rather distracting, but it appears it's not in my vicinity. It appears just to be a false alarm for what I'm told at this point. Back to the match at hand. Thank you all for being here. Vincent has a long red attempt. Needs it to go the way the table is sitting. Just played this straight draw back to the ball. Not bad. Not ideal, but he's not bad. He could have drew the into the pocket. And there he is, Thai snooker legend, James Wattana. Leading Vincent 20-1 now, and we are still in the early goings of this frame. And good morning to Belgium. Thank you for being up early. I am in the GTA on the East Coast in Canada. That blue doesn't go how James wanted it. So only 7 scored at that visit, now leading 26-1. Vincent has a red, the bottom right corner. High value colors are not easily accessible. Well, you know, I'm not sure he needed to play it with that much pace. James looking to nudge the black. Get the black back on the spot, little nudge. Oh, you know what? That's not bad. That red closest to the white will pot to that bottom right corner. I don't believe he was playing for it, but he's on it anyway. Looking to stay with the rest to get that blue back on its spot here. So I do apologize about the extra noise. Thin red for James. Should be not a problem, as you see there. Brand new cloth. Great job at this club by Stephen Wong, the Embassy Billiards in San Gabriel. If you get a chance to visit, please do so. You won't be sorry, I'll tell you that. Current break of 31. Doesn't show any signs of slowing down here, folks. Wow, look at this. Looking to come off the top cushion is not enough pace.
Wattana, 36.
Well, James Wattana now leading 62-1. 61 points in front. 67 on. All right, so the fire alarm is off, just a false alarm. Everything is fine. We can now concentrate. Oh, good pot there. Okay, fire alarm's back. All right, so fire department's here. They're shutting the alarm off. Hopefully that's it. Now we can all concentrate without disturbance. Needs this block to go.
8.
Oh boy. Valiant effort. Tough shot there to take on. James with a long red attempt didn't go. It's going to be close, but no, not this time. All right, so 54 the difference. Wow. $54 the difference, 59 on. And look at this, he's got coverage. Nicely played. Vincent giving it his all here. Against the Thai snooker legend, James Wattana. Wow. Threading the needle there. Well, Vincent, my son, if you're gonna go, this is the time. Well, I expect the alarms going off here won't be going off for too much longer. It seems to be starting and stopping now. So that would tell me that the fire department is on scene. So there's no danger. The stream will continue. Where's the white going? Pink, top left didn't go. Will it go back? Will he get it anyway? And he does. Well, that pocket seems to be a lucky pocket. We're now in the snooker's required stage. Now our scores updated. James leading 70-10. 60 in front, 43 on. This black bottom left corner. It's not too bad from where he was. A little bit of showmanship here, folks. One for the crowd. Not exactly. So 67 the difference. Vincent requires several snookers, so this is just for the enjoyment of the game. Wow, great pot. Well, failed to make the pink. You know, for Vincent, it's just the thrill of actually playing against a legend like James.
Oh!
Oh boy. Let's see if Vincent can run the colors here to end his evening. As you can see, folks, there's no way back here. Vincent just trying to do something good. Well, got the black movement. Needs a good pot here on the pink, that bottom right corner, to give the crowd a little bit of a show now. This ain't gonna be easy. Oh, another great pot. Congratulations, James. Wattana is your winner, folks.
Next game, Baipat with Norman.
So next frame you just heard will be Baipat versus Norman. So we are going to reset everything. So if you need to take a quick break, folks, don't take too long, because we are coming right back with frame 3 of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Rob Richards. We are live once again from the fantastic Embassy Billiards Club in none other than San Gabriel, California. This is an evening with Baipat Siripaporn and the Thai legend James Wattana. You are watching live on the OBSA Snooker YouTube channel and simultaneously on the Embassy Billiards Club channel. So this frame is Baipat and Norman to break here. This is frame 3 of the evening, folks. Welcome to everybody who's spending their evening with us. Not a bad break. Got the cue ball backed up to that top cushion. Baipat with a good out. Or is it? Where's this cue ball going? Where's it going? You know right where it's going, folks. This is going to afford Norman a slight opportunity here. Don't know too much about him. This red, the bottom right corner. Reds are fairly open. Wow, great pot to start this frame. He's come with his dancing shoes on it, so they say. Yellow, top left corner. Nope, played the brown instead. Wasn't too close, unfortunately. Only able to score one. Baipat, red to lower left corner. She could also play off the two reds. Played the red in the pot. This is a bit of an exhibition, so they might be going for some pots that maybe they wouldn't normally. And she's got fairly decent position here on the brown of that top right corner. Block is not too bad. It will pot. Needs a bit of luck for that red to get out of the way. And I think she's just okay here. Gotta tell you, hats off to Embassy to putting all this together. It's a great effort to get these players out here to put this stream together. Conditions are world-class conditions at Embassy right now. Watch the white, watch the white. So Norman leads his frame with Baipat, 9-4, still in the early going. We've had a few fouls on both sides. And one red scored each. So not a lot of action just yet. Blue is not in an ideal spot, I'm sure Baipat would like. So she will need the rest here, of course. Red to the bottom right corner. Can she open up a high value color, or would she need to? So do remember, folks, that we are coming back to the Embassy Club tomorrow night, same time, 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, for the final day, day 2 of James Wattana and Baipat Siripaporn. Not much there, except for that 2. No, didn't get the 2 on the side, but got the white fairly safe, I do believe. Not much for Norman to go at here. I think you can see this long red though, in the bottom left corner. Yeah, he's gonna leave it on for Baipat. I think she has a red at the bottom of the cluster also. Difficult to get on the color. Not sure if the black passes the 2 reds to the right corner. A characteristic miss there. Will she leave it or will she have coverage? Norman's going to have a look at it. May have to come off the cushion, of course. Doesn't want to leave it over the pocket. Just going to nestle up to it. Oh, look at that. He's got it right on the knuckle of the pocket. Absolutely incredible. Unbelievable. Peter, the cost of the shirt, I do not know. You'd have to reach out to the Embassy Club and Stephen Wong for that information. So good evening, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from wherever you're watching. I'm your host, Rob Richards, and we will be coming back tomorrow for day 2 of this fantastic event put on by Stephen Wong and Embassy Billiards, San Gabriel, California. And on Sunday afternoon, live on the OBSA Snooker YouTube channel, that's the OBSA YouTube channel, I'll bring to you the start of the 2025-26 season for the OBSA with our first stream of the year. And hopefully we'll have a few surprises along the way. Who knows who will show up. Maybe we can get somebody in the booth. Oh, good pot, but how's her position? Not ideal by any means, really. Sometimes when you play a shot like that, you gotta trust to a bit of luck, and right now that does not seem to be happening for Baipat. So just a touch off the block left towards that left corner. Doesn't want to tie it up too much. Well, that's exactly what she's done. She's got it safe, but not exactly where she wanted. She would have preferred, I'm sure, to keep that black open. Norman with a very long red close to the cushion. Oh, he's gotten away with one there for sure. This might be a bit of a technical battle here, folks. Baipat not in a perfect position. I'm sure she'd like to be somewhere else. But she's got the black open, so chance now for Norman. You know, red to left corner will pot. Can he get a red into left center? There's also the red to the top left corner, so he's got a few options here. See if Norman can put a few balls together here. Not too bad on the red to the right center, however. He's a little close to the left cushion. I mean, sure, I fancy him to pot it, but how hard does he try off this red to the right center for position on a color? And that there, folks, is a prime example of what can happen with that shot being so close to the cushion. And this spot here is not easy. Baipat red, bottom right corner. Slight draw. And yeah, that's typically what happens quite a lot, where the red just catches the jaws. It's Norman leading Baipat Siripaporn 14-11 here in their frame. Norman with a good chance to add some more points to his total. I just missed that ping. Norman is doing okay, but he's getting chances, potting the reds, but he's just not taking full advantage of it. And the reds are getting a little clustered here. 3 on the left side, 3 on the bottom. So it's a tight frame. Well, that was, well, that wasn't too good. That was rather unexpected, really. But not every frame is going to be a clearance or spectacular. Sometimes they're a bit of a grind. You know, this is just, it's a fun evening, folks, and thank you for being here. It's great to see Baipat in competition as James Wattana from Thailand. Oh, Norman's got a long stretch here. He's going to need all the length of his equipment just to get close to that red. Yeah, he might need the slide on. And there you see it. Wow, these are not nice. No, he played it well. Didn't try to do too much with it. Didn't really have to. Would have liked to see him play a little bit softer. Give himself a better shot here at the green to that top right. Gonna have to work the white to get into that red, to get to an open red. Norman now leading 23-12, up by 11 in their frame. Wow, good effort. He's gonna get a little fortunate here. Well, maybe not. This red is on for Baipat to that lower right corner, which I am sure she will take on. Oh my. And she does not have coverage. As you can see, that red should have dropped. It looked good to begin with. That is rather unfortunate. Norman won't mind. Wow, that white really stopped short. Obviously, trying to get a little bit higher up the table to play the black to get on the red. Now he's going to be nowhere near position, folks. Wow, great pot by Baipat. Not a lot of points this frame. Wow, her white looks pretty good. Needs a little bounce, not much. Not great, but not too bad. She's going to be opening up the other two reds here. So it needs to play with a little bit of pace, more than normal. Yeah. Exactly that. Needed a little bit more pace to come off that cushion. But she's now within 4. Norman leading 24-20. Great opportunity here. Shiva able to pot these 3 reds with colors and take this frame. Wow. It's hard to believe, folks, but he is in the lead. Norman over Baipat, 25-20 in their frame. Wow, another good pot. See if she can turn it on and turn this into something here. Pot. Didn't have to do much with the white for this red to the lower left corner, the last red on the table, of course. But with that pink, puts her in the lead by 2, 27-25. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like and subscribe to both YouTube channels, the Embassy YouTube channel and the OBSA YouTube channel. So wherever you're watching, if you're watching on the OBSA channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to both channels. Same if you're watching on the Embassy channel, do pay us a visit on the OBSA channel, like and subscribe there as well. On the OBSA channel, we have live snooker at least once a month, if not more, folks. Well, this is not the easiest positional play to pot this yo to that top left corner. Looks good. Wow.
14.
Positionally, it was very tough to hold. Well, it looks like Baipat. Well, you know, I don't think there's any value in trying to cut this in. I know it's an exhibition of sorts, but it's very tough. She's going to give it a go. Normally, it would be a safety here, but this is a fun evening, folks. Well, where's that cue ball going? Is she going to get the snooker behind the brown, or will it hold up? It won't. Good chance for Norman here. Let's see, Norman now trailing 33-25, 8 points behind. Missed the brown, or did he get it?
Norman, 3.
Nope. So, Norman potting last 3 turns, potted to red, potted to red, potted to brown. 1 ball at a time, but he's hanging in there. He's getting away with it when he misses, not leaving too much. Well, in theory, he's got an easy safety here, but more than likely it's fun. So he's going to take this brown onto that lower left corner. Should likely see some crazy pot attempts this evening, folks. I mean, if this were an actual tournament, then, or larger event, a little bit more serious. This is more laid back, casual, and fun. Wow. That gives Baipat 37 to 28, 19 in front. Just 1 snooker now from Norman needed. Wants to pot this blue to put this frame to bed. Now, let's see. 19 the difference, 18 on. Look where this blue has ended up. Norman should be able to, if he wants to play the snooker, should be able to get the white behind the block here and hide the blue. Oh, I think he's playing the pot. Great pot. Wow. Just looking for a little bit of a roll, and she got it. So Baipat Siripaporn will go on to win this frame, folks. Stay tuned. Next frame, we're going to keep it rolling. We'll be right up. All right, so we're going to redo our score here, folks. And here now we have James Wattana versus DJ. Appears it's going to be DJ to break here in this frame to get things going. Oh, would have liked a better break than that. Well, James has a slight slim pot on to that lower left corner along the cushion. Not easy, but for this legend, shouldn't be a problem, as we saw there. Well, James is off to a good start positionally. He's got the reds where he wants them, thanks to his opponent DJ in this frame. James looking to put a good contribution here, a good show on in this frame. Pretty good.
16.
It's early, folks. 16 and going. This red bottom left corner, stay on the block to the same pocket. See if we can keep this rolling. It's just about perfect once again.
24.
3 reds, 3 blocks, 24-0 here. Wasn't able to putt that black with the deep screw. So DJ comes back to the table. He has a red to the top right corner, just past the green. Slight draw. Yeah, he overdid it. This red's coming right back down. Should get a good bounce. Should be okay. James off the bunch, back to bulk, open everything here. Well, he got the red anyway. Not as intended, of course. You see a little bit of laughter. It's all in good spirits, folks. Again, James back in. Wants that white to go, though. And ladies and gentlemen, this is our 4th frame of the evening out of 10. James Wattana, James Wattana looking to run away with this frame, leading 32-0 now. And he's covered the red. I think he may have been trying to leave it on, but there's a plant. Can DJ putt this plant? If he can, he may be able to stay on the block. Needs good cueing here. Well, once again, he's gotten away with it, I believe. So just back to bulk, things are opening out. James is getting the reds where he wants them. Oh, I believe he's got it. Well, It's not a snooker, but he's having a look at that side cushion and nuts up to the red in the bottom rail. Tough spot for DJ here, trailing 32-0. Oh, has he getting fortunate? No, he hasn't. Oh, here we go. James Wattana has a few options. And they're not straightforward for position, however, so a little work needs to be done. Not much. But that's not bad. Black left corner. Reds are open. Oh, that red won't go. Only 8 scored. James up 40-0. DJ with an opportunity to put some balls in their pocket and some points on his side of the board here. He's got a big mountain to climb. See red to right center. No, he's okay. He's not bad. He's on the blue to left center. Not ideal, of course. No, he could take the yellow also to the top left corner. It'd be easier to get position. And it's a much easier pot. This is not straightforward. But he played it well. Has he gone far enough? He's got a red in the yellow pocket. He's kicked up there.
14.
That's the one DJ is looking at now. So James trailing by 25. He's making a dent. He's making a go at it. And how's his luck? A little close to his work, I expect.
19.
Now, if this red goes to that top right corner, it appears it does the way he's queuing up.
20.
Another good solid effort. Doesn't have to do a lot with the white. Still red to left center waiting. Oh, and he missed the green.
DJ 20.
Trying just a little too hard. Good effort though. James with a long red. Wow, superb. Another solid putt by the Thai snooker legend, James Wattana, folks. Another good solid putt. Wow, I gotta tell you, I remember watching James back in the day, but still plays like the legend he is, folks.
18.
Well, we are now in the snooker's required stage, folks. James leading 59 to 20, 39 in front, and he's not done yet. Wow, look at that. Little nudge on the blue, not too bad at all, not too bad. As you can see by the score, 72 to 20, James is well in front, his frame well in hand.
Wattana, 32.
So DJ just coming back to the table now just to have a little bit of fun, let's say. He knows there's no way back. Gotta watch that white. Oh, he's coming close. Let's see where DJ's mind is at. 52 points behind. No, he's definitely not playing the snookers. He's just playing for the fun of it. For the love of the game, as I say, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Rob Bridgers. Thank you all for being here, whether it's morning, noon, or night. A bit of a showman shot. Wow. As you can see, if it wasn't clear before, this frame is truly well and good, over and done. Oh boy. Little Judd Trump-esque on that blue. And he got it anyway. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, once again, James Wattana. As we get set for our fifth match of the night, it'll be Baipat versus Lawrence. All right, Baipat Siripaporn versus Lawrence. Come on down. Ladies and gentlemen, don't take too long if you need to get up. This is our 5th frame of the night of 10. So as you can see, they're doing some photos before the frames, of course. Referee Norman stepping in here to help out. So it will be Lawrence to break here in our 5th frame of this evening, folks. Well, he's bringing a red with him, so gonna leave Baipat on in early here. With this red to left center. You know, that can happen when you catch the reds a little thick. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to come back tomorrow night for night 2 of Baipat Siripaporn and James Wattana. We will be doing it all over again with new players for the two. Be another round of players, 5 frames each from Baipat and James. Now, he's got a great angle here on the black to go into the bunch. Open them far and wide. Well, how's her luck? Not great.
14.
Well, I don't think she has anything on here. Can she even see this full ball? Can she get to the red to the top, potting angle to the top right corner? Oh, it appears she can. Wow. Good pot to keep this break alive. Still a little bit of work to do here, folks. She's on a roll now. Early, of course, in this break at 18. Wow, that black does not go her way. A little puzzled, but only able to score 18 at that visit. Well, Lawrence with a good effort there, couldn't leave anything on, so there was some value in playing that attempt on that red. Apparently he did leave one on. What a pot there by Baipat. And she's perfect on this block. I'd like to see where she gets position here. Yeah, she's trying to come off the bottom cushion into the bottom of the bunch. So break of 8 will end there, unfortunately. So half attempt. Well, that was unfortunate, but things like that do happen. But Baipat's in again, not ideally on a color, but no open reds, one red on the right side cushion. Just got a slight angle here. Playing for the double, but doesn't get the brown. Now Lawrence will have a go at this double. Fairly sure. Nope, just played the safety. So this is where Baipat gets those reds open. It's not bad. She would have liked to get a few more open there. Get this frame moving. Good pot there by Lawrence. Good kiss on the yellow. He's in, folks. Trailing 34-2. He's 32 points down. This green to left center. A little heavy. So just return the white back to the bulkhead. Referee Norman just having a look if it's a touching ball. Don't think it is. Pretty much tell that from here. Just clipped the black on the way up, and it's a little heavy-handed. So this red is on to that lower left corner for Baipat Siripaporn. Nothing easy on here for Lawrence. Now, as I said, I don't know too much about some of the players from the Embassy Club, but we know Kyrie. We've seen him play before. We've had him on a few times, United States Championship, and certainly last year with Mink's Magic Tour visit. So, yeah, we hope to see her again. That would be fantastic. What a show she put on over several days. So that was a lot of fun there. Again, uncharacteristic miss by Baipat. It's going to afford Lawrence this opportunity. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are here and watching, thank you very much, whether you're watching on the San Gabriel Embassy Billiards YouTube channel or the OBSA YouTube channel. Do let us know where you're watching from. So Lawrence, this red, well, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think it quite went. I'm pretty sure it was a little tight, so. Opportunity here for Baipat to pull further away. She has a 42 to 10 point lead. Now 43, 33 in front. Blue or pink, the bottom right corner. Our next match coming up, folks, will be James Wattana versus Ray. So Baipat with a 49 to 10 point lead in what is our 5th frame of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just about halfway through our evening. Again, Baipat back in. This red top right corner. Will Pot needs a good stroke, good strike. Wants to stay high. She's going to be low. She's truly got this frame well in hand. Not far from the finishing line here. Wow. That is fantastic, folks. That, ladies and gentlemen, this is a world-class player, 2023 Women's World Snooker Champion, showing us only a little bit of why she is a world champion. And as you can see, 57 to 10 snookers now required. That black should seal the frame, as it were. Now this last red, see if she can swing the white back over to it. Yeah, she played for position. Could have played the nudge. But she's confident with the rest to take it on. She's got a 62 point lead here with only 35 remaining. Oh, she was looking for a nudge off the brown, didn't get it. So now, time to get a little creative. Call 7.
And then Lawrence from Diet. Kêu đá đó, đi đá đó. Đó,你可以叫佢打Fibo. Fibo. OK。 Ping ball.
So as your referee, I mean, it's a free ball, but Baipat's got a 61-point lead. You know what? She's got this yellow to that top right corner. Can she open the green and brown, or will the green pot to the left corner? Played the nudge. Not bad, pretty good. Oh, wow. Oh, she's got a snooker now. Partial. I think you can see the right edge of the green. It's close. Nope, it's going to come off the back cushion. Nicely done. All right, well, let's see if Lawrence can put these last 5 balls away and go home with a bit of a bigger smile. Not too bad on the bat, a little further away. Oh, he misses that wildly. Well, that cuts the lead down to 60 now for Baipat. Wow. Oh, no, she's okay. She can see the blue. Very close on that one. He's gonna need that rest still. Would love to pot these last 2 balls here, but he won't do so on that attempt. Baipat looking to end this frame here. Will she get it a second time? No, she won't. Well, oddly enough, I think that was a hit and hope, folks. This is truly just for the fun of the game, for the love of it, for the experience. You don't get to play world-class players like James or Baipat. Oh, he's potted the white. Concession. Congratulations. Baipat is your winner, folks. So we will reset. our next match coming up in just mere moments, where we will see James Wattana versus Ray. So James Wattana, ladies and gentlemen, versus Ray. This is our 6th frame of 10 of the evening. So here we go. Of course, it'll be the challenger Ray to break in their frame. Not a bad break. He's got a few reds open, got the white to the top cushion. Nothing on here for Mr. Wattana, Mr. Wattana. Sorry folks, it's getting late here. It is now Saturday morning here in the GTA in Canada. As it is just after midnight. Well, it's about 25 after 12. But we are loving this, folks. Thank you all for staying with us, whether you're watching on the Embassy channel or the OBSA channel. Thank you very much for spending your Friday night with us. This is a fun-filled evening with Baipat Siripaporn and James Wattana. Now I tell you, James has got a great chance here. Let's see if we can hope for the best here and get a good break going. Well, certainly not at that visit. So unfortunately, only one scored, folks. Well, Ray did not pot the red. It was a great chance for him, but it's gotten out of his hands now. Well, I believe Ray was simply trying to lay the weight on the bottom cushion. That's not what has happened here. He's gifted James Wattana a great chance here. Again, for a good sizable break. Wow, wow, look at the spin. But unfortunately, I think he's out of position, so I think that's going to be end of break at 14 here, a little prematurely. As he can come up with a super pot here. Red top left corner will be close, but no, not there.
14.
Oh, good putt. Look out. Oh, boy. Well, again, James is in. Again, he is the Thai snooker legend. Just having fun here this weekend, folks. Just playing some great snooker with a great crowd. And me, your host, Rob Richards, will be here tomorrow night as well. Same time, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 Pacific. We will do it all over again. And on Sunday, the OBSA kicks off its live streaming season with our event number 1, Sunday morning. So be sure to tune into the OBSA channel on Sunday for that. Well, this frame's going a little bit back and forth. Great chance for Ray to get back in it. Trailing their frame 31-0. But James has left him in great position, however. I really wanted to make that blue. James got an interesting red here down the right cushion. Perfectly hit. Well controlled white. Oh, here we go. James could be off to the races, folks. That break brings him to 54-1. We are going to be at Snookers Required now very shortly. 53 in front, 59 on, just this black. And there's the black. Of course, for the frame. Does he get a little bounce off that top cushion? No, not much. He still pot the blue, of course. Not as easy as he would have liked, but it's still there. But not this time. 3 reds remaining, 51 on. James Wattana with a 63 to 1 point lead, 62 in front. Wow, a great pot there. You know, this man can still go, folks.
7.
Looking for the double in the corner. Won't get it. So let's see if Ray can walk out with a smile on a high note, as it were. So this should be it now, folks. Alright, do a little score correction, but we got it now. Watch the yellow. Alright, James putting on a bit of a showmanship here. Frame, of course, well in hand, having a bit of fun. Not serious at all. Great time here in San Gabriel, California at the Embassy Billiards Club. This is James Wattana and Baipat Siripaporn. Oh, and a miscue. So Ray has only managed to pot one ball this frame, folks. One ball. Well, he had chances, of course, but you know, if they don't go in, you know, sometimes they're just not going in. Well, Ray's got a lot of work to do, folks. Obviously, you just would like to see him run the colors here. But it's not meant to be. He's potted one ball. He's in danger of leaving this frame or this experience with the Tide legend, only potting the one red. Wow. Such a simple shot. All the stuff he had on that. Are you kidding me? What a pleasure it is to call these matches, folks, between James Wattana and the other ones with Baipat Siripaporn. And a bit of fun. Ray's coming back, folks. He is not done yet. No concessions. All right. Potted his second ball of the evening. Can he make the last two, the pink and black? Would love to see him do it. Does he get the double? Well, once again, James Wattana is your winner, folks. So, great spirits as we get reset. for our next match. It'll be Baipat Siripaporn versus Eric. And Eric will then stay on the table and he'll take on James Wattana right after this frame. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our 7th frame coming up. So we'll see Eric play Baipat first, and then he'll stay on the table and play James right after this frame. So it will be Eric to break. Wow, Eric looks a little serious. He's a player. Not the best break we've seen this evening, but he's okay. A little firm, a little heavy. Caught the reds a little bit incorrect. Baipat takes his red on to the bottom right, and she does, but it doesn't go. And she's got the white past the blue back up the table. So all Eric has is pots to the left or right corner. Nothing easy about either one of them here. Oh, that's unfortunate. That kiss is not going to do Eric any favors here in his first frame of the evening. Let's see if Baipat can give us a bit of a treat here in this frame. She certainly controls the white well. We've all seen her play on TV on the WST Play app, which is fantastic, by the way. So if you don't subscribe, do now. Baipat doing well so far. Gonna need to start moving a few reds, and I expect they will be here. Looking good so far. Break at 25. She's nicely on this block to the lower right corner. Few reds to play on. Doesn't have to go into the bunch just yet. Wants that white to go a little more. Well, she needs to go into the bunch. I don't think she was planning on doing it at this juncture, but I don't think she's got a lot of options unless she takes that long red to the top right corner, and she just might. Well, that red escapes her and hasn't left anything on, so Eric will come back to the table trailing 32-0 now. Eric playing the pot, looking to get the white back up the table, but he fell short of the mark there, folks. Not much that Baipat could do there. Just get the white back to the bulk. The reds are open, and black's available, blue's available. Pink, not just yet, but I expect it will be soon. Eric looking like he's going to get the white back into the bulkhead. Cut it a little thick and short of pace. When you catch them thick like that, folks, it takes a lot of pace out of the white, and you end up coming well short of the mark. Wow, good pot. Keep things going here in our 7th frame of the evening. Stretching just a little bit. Red, the bottom right corner, screw back. Stay on the blue. Wants to be high, and she won't. A little short. Needs another ball roll or two. So with that 12 gives her a 44-0 lead in this frame. Now she stay on the block. Wow. Couldn't have played that one better. Struck very well. And this is why this young lady is the 2023 Women's World Snooker Champion, folks. At times she make the putts look very easy. Oh, not the rub she was looking for. So that's going to be end of break at 21, which will give her a 53-0 point lead. And she's going to need the long equipment here to get through. How difficult is it going to be to actually cue this? Wow, she just about cut it in. Watch the white. Oh, boy. Well, Eric hasn't potted a ball, but he's got 7 points on the board. Well, again, he's hit it light. So he's going to leave the red on the bottom left corner. Not sure about the exact angle, but I don't think it's straight. I think she has a slight angle. Just can't tell from our vantage point how much. Wow, she had more than enough to stay on the block here. Well, I'm sure Eric would love to get one more chance to at least pot a ball or two in this frame. He has 7 points, but that was only off a foul from Baipat. Sorry, folks, I did not leave. I am still here. Just had to mute our microphone for a moment while somebody passed through my little office. Eric trailing Baipat 62-7. Hasn't potted a ball yet. Looking to get that first ball under his belt. Not at this visit. So this red for Baipat in the bottom left corner. Wow. Being a little generous. So let's see, Eric. You know, he looks like he holds the cue okay. His stroke is not too bad. Maybe a little nervy. There it is. Eric is on the board with his first pot of the frame. Simply now it needs to clear up and take this frame. Sorry, folks. You know, he could possibly pot this pink and chip a red out, which he desperately needs. Nope, the angle wasn't quite there. So he just insured the pot first and foremost. He's only 48 now down with, well, there we go, 59 on. see quite the twist in his stroke at the end there. So Eric is on the board. He's made a couple of pots. Well, I gotta think Baipat will have a go at this. I can't see why not. Nope, just back up the table. It didn't pot. How's the white? She does lead 62 to 14, so 48 in front now. 59 on. Still needs a red and a high value color, of course, to get us to that Snooker's required stage. Well, one would think that must be it here. Valiant effort from Eric. It just wasn't his night. Well, Baipat potted the blue to left center, but don't think she was intending on that much of a nick off the pink. Well, this red. Oh boy. Wow, that was adventurous, and that would have been some shot had she pulled it off. So we are at Snooker's required. 68-14, Baipat in front by 54. So Eric just looking to go out on a bit of a high note, as most of the players have done. Of course, the first frame of the night Baipat played was against Embassy's own Kyrie, who won it on the black by the slimmest of margins. So congratulations to him for winning a well-fought frame. See our referee out of position there. Oh, Eric didn't get the pot. Let's see if Baipat can pot this long red to the top right corner. Give some of the fans that are surrounding the outline area of this table. Wow. Wow, solid green. Look at the white. This is going to be a little heavy, but not bad at all. Just going to stretch around. Is it 3 on the side? No, it's close, but not quite close enough. Oh, almost got the double. Even Baipat herself thought it was there, but not quite. Well, let's see if Baipat can end things here and pot this red to the top right corner. Multiple options for position, of course. Almost there, or is it? Look at this. Oh, this time she gets the double. Not as intended, but she'll take it. So coming up, Eric will stay on the table to take on James Wattana, folks. Another great pot. Well, I think the green saved Baipat from going in off there. Oh, Eric got close at that attempt on the green to the lower left. And once again, he's left it on. Baipat should be able to end the frame here. I truly expect her to do just that. Wow. Well, considering where she was, that's not bad. Those shot there, she just played on the brown to the right center. You got to play them confidently to begin with. All right, so coming up next, James Wattana steps up to take on Eric. There you go. Your winner, Baipat Siripaporn, ladies and gentlemen. So she will step aside. We will reset. James Wattana versus Eric now. And coming up to end the evening, coming up next, we got 3 frames left. This is James versus Eric. Then in our 9th frame, we'll see Baipat versus Stephen Wong. I'm assuming that's Stephen Wong. And then in 10th, we'll see James Wattana versus Stephen to end our evening. So thank you all for being here. What a wonderful evening this is. Some of you might have to get up early in the morning. Some of you do not. So here we go. Be James Wattana to break. Oh, brought a red with him, but he's got coverage with the brown. And I believe he's got a full ball snooker on 15 reds here. Should be a fairly straightforward 2 rails to the bottom of the bunch. You can also play off the side rail to the loose red. Can also play off the left side rail to the left side of the bunch. You know, I kind of like going into the left side of the bunch here. I mean, he hit it good, but depending on how he hit it, he could have left it on. If we know anything about James Wattana from this evening, he certainly likes to get the Reds open and have an open frame, more of a, instead of a long drawn out tactical battle. Got it thin. And there we have it. Reds are open now. So for Eric, you got to think this ball is on. He's got to go. Play it with, just pot the red. No real pace needed. He should be able to stay on the block. Well, once again, that long red has escaped him. So let's see what the Thai legend can do here, folks. Everything's sitting pretty. Should put a. I'm really hoping to see a good contribution to this frame from James Wattana. No, there's a lot of good cue makers in Thailand. Maximus is one of them, I believe. I play with a Maximus. I know quite a few people that play with Maximus Ultimates. Break of 21 looks good so far. Only 2 reds on the left cushion. That might give him some trouble. 28 in front now. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say Eric is in some deep trouble in this frame. Well, remember I mentioned those 2 reds on the right, on the left cushion? Well, we took care of them quick. And there we have our first half century of the evening, folks. Is it possible? Is it safe to dream of what might happen? Of what we might see? Oh, he's looking strong. He knows it's on. I don't want to say it, but he knows it's on. You can see it. And just the way he's holding himself around the table. Playing with a good pace now. And he's perfect on the black. 59 left, 5 reds remain. Needs the white to go. He's just about perfect.
72.
Could this be the moment? James is having a little bit of fun with our ref.
80.
Absolutely fantastic, folks. Unfortunately for Eric,
81.
I'm sure he's having a lot of fun sitting and watching like everybody else for this frame. Wow, look at the power. Good cue ball controls. Hit it very well. When they say make sure you go through the white, that's exactly what we just saw James do. Oh, and he just missed it. Break ends at 86. So Eric back at the table, trailing 86-0. Didn't expect James to miss that red. But sometimes, more often than not, it's the easy ones that cost you the most. Well, Eric's on the verge of being shut out here, folks. James looking to putt the red. It's going to be close to that bottom right corner, though. And Eric cannot see it. He's got a tough red in the top cushion to the right corner. He's yet to pot a ball in this frame. Yeah, he's not doing too good for himself this evening in his previous frame with Baipat or this one. Well, it looks like James is on the verge of getting a century anyway. In score, that is, with this black. And there it is, 100 points. Well, I think it's safe to say Eric needs a few snookers, folks. I'm pretty sure if given the opportunity, he will come back to the table to go away with a smile. I'm sure he will anyway. What a pleasure it must be to be on the table with two greats like Baipat and James. Well, see, Eric's got a tough one here, that left corner. No need for a safety at this point. Just go for the pot. A little heavy, but he's okay. Oh, look at the black. Nope, he's just okay. Green top right corner. Roll it through. Oh. Didn't get anything on the white. Miscalculated the angle, killed the white. Didn't strike that one too good. No, James has played pretty good for the evening so far. No, they're not all gold. Look at the green. Oh boy, got just past center. Well, Eric's on the point, on the board, and he's going to pot his first ball of the frame. And there it is. Oh, he's got a good angle here on the blue to get back between the pink and black and stay on the pink. Well, this blue's on for James, that bottom left corner. Well, that was real thin to say the least, so opportunity for Eric to pot a good one before his night ends here at the Embassy Club. Nowhere in position for the pink. Are you gonna get it? No, it's gonna be a little slow. So there's your winner once again, James Wattana, who will now step aside for our next match coming up. Which will be Baipat Siripaporn and Steven. And for me, it sounds like Stephen Wong, and there he is right there. Baseball cap and all. Very good player, the owner and proprietor of this fine club. So it will be one last frame for Baipat, and then Steven will take on James to end our evening. see Steven having a little bit of fun with Baipat, inviting Baipat to break here. This is Baipat's final frame of the night, folks. One more to go after this from James Wattana. James Wattana and Steven, that is. Baipat having a look at the plant. It's not on. I don't see anything that might be on, so just back the bulk here off a couple of cushions. And there we go, nicely done. Oh, look at this red to right center. And you know what? Has it gone just far enough? You know what? It hasn't. It's thin, but I believe it's still cuttable and potable to that right middle. You know, sometimes it's hard to see the exact angles, but that one looked definitely potable from ours. Good deep screw back down the table. It doesn't want to be too low. And it doesn't want to be there. Try and get onto that right, closer to that right corner. Now nothing's on. Not really, so just back to bulk here. Mr. Stephen Wong coming back to the table, having some fun. Oh, good putt there. Oh, he's going to roll it right behind the green. Oh. No, he played the putt. Would have been rather cheeky for him to roll up behind the green there in a fun evening. As I mentioned before at the start, Steven is a good player in his own right. Well, Steven now in the lead, 10-5 early in this frame. Oh boy. Well, certainly hasn't gotten away with that one. I mean, it definitely could have been worse. The white could have been a lot closer to these reds. But that was a bit of a wild stroke there from Mr. Wong. Especially against the 2023 Women's World Snooker Champion, Baipat. got the yellow. He's looking at the yellow to the bottom right corner, folks. Oh, it doesn't go. Where's the white gonna be? Well, there's a red on, but not much to go from here. If he goes forward, he can't see the black. If he draws it back. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. Playing this open red that he's looking at here. Off the red closest to that bottom left corner. If he gets this right, great chance for him. Nope. Oh, maybe. No. Almost made one in both pockets. And I think he's got coverage over both of them. Oh, here we go. Stephen Wong at the table. Looking to make a dent in this frame. Only leads 10-6, 4 points in front. Well, he's left this red on bypass hampered, but shouldn't be an issue. Wow. Played that one really nicely. Oh, she's on the yellow to right center. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you are still with us here in the GTA in Canada, it is now 1:25 a.m., so thank you very much, all you snooker warriors, for toughing it out here with me tonight. And tomorrow afternoon, I will be competing at 11 a.m. in our first Ontario provincial event of the season. So, it's going to be a bit of a rough day, but that's what we do here. As I always say, I'm here from the first ball to the last ball, folks. Baipat in. She's nicely on the black. Was nicely on the black. Stephen Wong should be able to pot a few here. They are his tables. Oh, he's not too bad here on the red. doesn't really want to go to the bottom cushion unless he can maintain a little bit of control. A little light touch on the red. Keeps position on pink to left center. This is where it gets tricky, folks. Played well. Keeping things tight. Now leading 24-15 over Baipat is Steven. 9 points in front. Wow. Great pot. Simple, but good. Current break of 21 gives him a 31-15 lead. 16 in front now. This red bottom right corner, roll through for the block into the same pocket. Steven doing very well at this visit. Steven was down here the week between Christmas and New Year's in Markham, Ontario with Mink and Mink's Magic Tour. And we had a good meeting there, good time. And they actually spent New Year's Eve at the Magic Cube Billiards in Markham. Looking forward to his next visit here to the GTA. I'd like to get a match with Mr. Wong, that's for sure. Well, it's not. Well, he was in a tough spot there, Steven, but he's gotten done pretty much the best he could from that spot. But with a player like Baipat, who trails 39-16, she's 23 down with 3 reds remaining. Let's see if she can pull it together here. Well, players are going pretty much everything. They can't leave too much but the reds they play on. With only 3 reds remaining, Baipat will have a look at this red down the cushion to that right corner. Again, can't leave much except the one she's playing on. I mean, the red just under the block is not straightforward by any means. So very similar shot that Baipat just played, except this time it's to the top right corner. Unless you can see the red past the yellow. And it pots to the corner just past the blue, and I think it does. And she'll definitely take it on. Oh, off the blue, all right. Not by design, but she'll take it and a nudge off the black. Can she nudge the red under her arm there? Well, you can tell the crowd's getting a little bit louder there. It's that time of the evening. Oh my, what an effort there. So Mr. Stephen Wong back at the table, leading 39-24, 15 in front, 43 on, 2 reds remain. And this the second to or ninth frame of the night, second to last. Wow. Steven looking to take this frame from Baipat. I mean, it's been his since the onset of this frame. Oh boy. Slight bit twitch there, a little nervy maybe. Trying too hard for position sometimes. Could have been a number of things there, but wow. Same with that. Well, he's just about got the snooker here. Not difficult. A little bit of side, she might be able to hit directly or off the back cushion. See now, Baipat may take this red on. It's getting late in the frame. She's trailing by 16. So just a safety here. There's no value, and if she could get position off the red, I'm sure she would have had to go at it. After all, it's just a fun, great evening with friends type of thing. For the love of the game. But still trying to maintain composure and play the right shots. With having fun, as I said at the same time. But if there's an issue with getting position, I don't think she would have gone for that. So that's what we saw there, just a safety. And the same thing we'll see here. Wow, looking to play a good snooker. She won't get it. She's going to leave the red on to the bottom left corner. Stephen Wong. Big pot coming up. And when I say big pot, because if he doesn't end the frame here, Baipat will require the 6 remaining colors. So Steven is now up 56-24, so he is 32 in front, 25 on. Snookers required. Great pot there. He's not too bad either on the brown. Well, the brown escapes him. So 59-24 down is Baipat. She comes back to the table, 22 on. 35 in front. Oh, wow. I think she just got him by the thinnest of margins. Wow. And the return to sender snooker, folks. Look at that. So Baipat in a little bit of trouble. You can see how much fun they're having. And that is a foul. Obviously, Steven's got this frame well in hand. Just putting on a little bit of show for the crowd is Baipat. So not conceding here. Wants to give it a go and show the folks in attendance who have come out to see her what she can do in different situations and give them a bit of a show and have some fun at the same time. She's got the right angle, good line, but not enough pace, I don't think. Or does she have just enough? No, come a tiny bit short this time. Oh, Steven almost gave her 4 there. Coming very close upon the white in the bottom right corner, past the black. Once again, he keeps giving Baipat some chances here for that snooker beyond the blue. And there we have it, folks. Frame and match goes to Stephen Wong, who will stay with us as we move on to our final frame of the evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
So we will just reset things here. Be James Wattana versus Steven. Ladies and gentlemen, while this frame gets be going underway, I want to thank each and every one of you for spending your evening and very early morning with us here. We are live at the Embassy Billiards Club in San Gabriel, California. I'm your host, Rob Richards. This is James Wattana and Baipat Siripaporn. And I am saying thank you all. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Don't forget, we will be doing it all again tomorrow, same time. So Steven broke, left the red on. James looking to go in the bunch, almost went into the pocket. Just trying to avoid the red, or trying to avoid the blue rather, off the red. Wow. Wow, what a aggressive safety that was. James not wanting to waste any time here today. You know, it's almost 2 a.m. my time. So it'll be almost 11 their time. I'm sure James has had a very long day. He's played 5 frames of snooker. Baipat's played 5 frames. This is the last frame of the evening, folks. But rest assured, we will be back tomorrow for more live snooker from San Gabriel, California. And on Sunday, we will be live from, I believe it's Scarborough, Ontario, Canada, at the Corner Bank, or it's going to be Master Cube Billiards in Markham, Ontario. I'm not sure which one just yet. However, we will be live on Sunday morning, starting Sunday morning at, I believe, 10 a.m. So keep that in mind. If you're watching on the Embassy channel, keep in mind on the OBSA channel, like and subscribe, because we got a lot of snooker coming up each and every month. Season is just starting this coming Sunday. Well, our season actually starts on tomorrow, but our streaming season begins tomorrow, folks. Then later on in the month, around the 21st, we have the OBSA Hayball event from the Master Q Hayball Lounge in Markham, Ontario. So we got a lot coming your way, folks. And we may have some surprise visits. We may get some visitors into the commentary booth. Might get some more challenge matches, exhibition matches. Well, it needs a good bounce. He's not bad. He's on the blue. The left corner, red waiting over the right corner. Or you can play for one of the multiple open reds. Well, Steven finding himself in a bit of trouble. James, great player, doesn't waste a lot of time as we've seen this afternoon. His frames don't usually last too long. You know, he wants the reds open. He wants to put on a show for the folks. Ooh, ever so close with that one. Steven will come back to the table with a great starter here, the lower right corner. Only 22 points down. Can he win back-to-back frames is the question of the night, folks. Oh, James looking to make short work of Steven here. His last match, his last frame rather, great run of 86, 87 I believe, over Eric. Unfortunately, that was a bit of a whitewash frame for Eric. Current break of 30 gives James Wattana a 52 to 1 point advantage, 51 in front. Looking to go home or send the crowd home this evening with a bit of a smile. Well, this should open things up, folks.
38.
So we are at snookers required. Should this pink drop, and there it is.
44.
So well done, Mr. Wattana, Thai snooker legend, showing us why he has that moniker, folks. That title.
52.
Another half century.
53.
You know, it's possible, folks.
60.
And you can tell he knows it too, and he desperately is trying to give it to the fans and the people present, everybody watching around the globe. Wants to give them at least one. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Needs this red. If he gets this red, it's on. And it's there.
Run. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. 74. 73.
All right. 73-27. Century is on. The final frame of the night. Are we going to see the century, folks? By all rights, we should. What a great way to send everybody home. And a great way to top off an incredible night here at the Embassy Billiards Club, San Gabriel, California. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Rob Richards, saying thank you very much for joining us. There it is. There you have it, your winner of the final frame of the night, James Wattana, with an incredible century break, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your grateful host. I've said it before, Rob Richards. I'm here from the first ball to the last ball. Please do have a safe drive home. If you're watching somewhere else, at a club, at a friend's house, we do want you back. Please do come back tomorrow, same time, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Pacific, from the Embassy Billiards Club in San Gabriel, and James Wattana and Baipat Siripaporn. I am your host, Rob Richards, saying thank you very much. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. See you tomorrow.